the most affordable, the most high quality wigs at a discount and with free shipping. This is the best deal ever. Today's sponsor is YEBUE, and they currently have a Christmas sale, so please take advantage. YEBUE here provides a range of wigs from kinky, straight, kinky blown out, curly hair, colored wigs, and my favorite, of course, the headband wig. You can choose from a range of lengths for your hair. You can pick a density from 150 and even up to 180. And I also love that they put so much detail on each of their wigs so that you know exactly what you're getting each time you buy. Now, YEBUE sets themselves apart by being able to offer retail and wholesale wigs to their customers. They also ship worldwide except for South America and Africa, except for South Africa. So you can get them to ship things to you in South Africa. A great thing that I also appreciate about YEBUE here is the fact that they donate a percentage of each sale of their wigs to Wigs for Kids that have suffered hair loss due to cancer. Isn't that amazing? You also get free shipping with this, guys, so it's a win-win situation. As usual, I've got you guys on a deal, and like I said before, these guys have a Christmas sale happening right now, so please do take advantage of that. Otherwise, use the codes showing on your screen at any other given time to purchase up to $60 off on your orders. So if you spend over $289, just use the code there, VIP60, and then you get your $60 off, guys. That's amazing. That's just crazy. High quality human hair wigs can be so expensive, guys, so please do take advantage of these codes. And of course, there will be a link below for you guys to follow for easy access. Let's get into the video. Hi guys, it's finally happening. Postpartum shedding has got me, but apparently it's a lie. A lot of people were asking me if I had gained more hair during my pregnancy, and to be honest, I can't tell if at all I got more hair, thicker hair, longer hair. I can't really tell you, and the reason for that is because I spend most of my days in bed or on a couch. I mean, my pregnancy was so dramatic, I barely noticed my hair. The most I did was shampoo my hair every now and then, maybe a rinse out conditioner, then I would retwist my hair over days. I've got a video all about that in the link above. Fast forward 4 months and I have no edges. But apparently postpartum shedding is an illusion. Like, I get it. Most people actually don't have the most full edges. Like, most of us have got thinner edges in general, me included. However, it's evident to see that my edges are pretty much missing at this stage. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna share with you guys some before and after pictures, and you can see that my edges, they'll be gone, girl. So we're gonna talk in this video about postpartum shedding, what it is, what causes it, if it can be stopped, what you can do about it, and how long it lasts. Be sure to stay up to the end because I will be sharing with you guys 7 practical, keyword practical tips on what you can do while you go through postpartum shedding or any type of hair loss for that matter. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually not at home. I've taken a short break. The first break I have taken in, almost 18 months. And so I have to film this video at different times, so bear with me. So what is postpartum shedding? Postpartum shedding is pretty much a form of telogen effluvium, which is a fancy term for temporary hair loss. Keyword temporary. When you get pregnant, all the estrogen and pregnancy hormones just make your hair grow longer, thicker, and healthier in general. It's like a boost for your hair. And most women do actually experience that. I didn't really, and I've just shared with you guys reasons why. However, when you give birth, those hormones obviously settle down and you're back to your normal hormonal state, if you know what I mean. And of course, the hair does reflect that. Now, a lot of women do report that they experienced postpartum shedding right around the 3-month mark, and it sort of peaks around 4 months, and that is the case for me. My baby is about 5 months now. He's just turned 5 months, and I can say that I have been seeing my edges deteriorate for a few weeks prior to me filming this video. Some of us will lose edges, some of us will lose hair all around our hair. We all have this experience in different ways, and there's the lucky women that actually do not experience any shedding whatsoever. And I do have friends that have not experienced this. However, 4 months, 3 months, 4 months, that's when a lot of women will notice that hair loss happening. Another question that I do get is that, can you prevent postpartum shedding? And unfortunately, the answer is no. It's something that is actually internal. It's very much to do with your hormones, and as far as I know, you can't control what your hormones are doing when you're, cooking up a baby inside, and after the baby comes out. It's something you really can't control. So don't be deceived by people that say to you, oh, you can use my oil and prevent postpartum shedding. It's a lie. Now, I did read an article on a certain website that said that when you're pregnant, you get extra hair because of the hormones, and when you give birth to your baby, all those hormones kind of settle down and you pretty much go back to normal shedding. So it's not like you're losing extra hair per se, you're losing hair that you had gained extra. And I tend to disagree with that, because in as much as you're getting fuller hair, you're getting longer hair, I don't think you're getting extra hair. I don't think you're developing hair growing from new follicles on your scalp. It's just maybe the same hair that you have growing maybe quicker or becoming a little bit thicker. So, I mean, this article sort of said that it's normal shedding that you're experiencing, because it's just your hormones that are now, settled, and now you're experiencing your normal shedding. And when I look at my edges, you guys tell me, but that doesn't look like normal shedding to me. Like, these edges, they're gone. Look at that. It looks like I almost shaved my edges. So I understand what the writer is trying to say, but yeah, I definitely disagree that, postpartum shedding is just you going back to your normal kind of shedding, because this is extreme shedding to me. Like, look at that. That's like a bold spot, really, if you look at that. So yeah, comment below. I'll put the link to the article and you guys can let me know what you think. So another question that a lot of people ask is how long this postpartum shedding will last. The good news that I've already shared is that it's not a permanent thing. It shouldn't anyway. Some women will see, changes and their hair coming back fuller around 3 months, others 6 months. However, the cutoff point is about 1 year. So when your baby turns 1 year old, you should be back to your normal shading and also your normal fullness in your hair. But that's just, it varies from one person to the next. There have been people that have asked questions around, okay, I'm past the 1 year mark, maybe 2 years, postpartum, and I'm still shedding, or, I haven't regained my edges, etc. And to be honest with you, I would look into your iron levels of vitamin D and, I don't know, autoimmune disease even, because postpartum shedding is a temporal hair loss condition, and it should stop around the first year post delivery. Now, the big question is, once the postpartum shedding has started, can you stop it? Now, you'll see videos here saying, try this oil, try this, medicine, or some people recommend minoxidil, which is Rogaine. And Rogaine does help increase the growth phase of your hair. However, you have to continue using it. And because, like I said before, postpartum shedding is an internal thing. It happens because of a change of hormones internally. There's little, if anything, that you can do to actually stop it. Once it starts, just take a deep breath and allow it to do its thing. Hair grows. Your hair will grow back. You will regain your edges or your fullness, whatever it is that you are losing, and life will be back to normal. To be honest, I would just say, focus on your baby. Enjoy your baby. Like, being a mom is full on. Looking after a newborn, hard work, man, but it's also very rewarding. So hair is important, I get it, but yeah, so is motherhood. Much more important than your edges, in my case anyway. As much as I love my hair, this time it has to take its place, which is in the back seat, because my baby comes first and my edges, they're gonna grow back, so I'm not stressing about it. Now, don't get me wrong, this is in no way, absolutely no way, shape or form, me trying to minimize other people's experiences. Hair loss is a really traumatizing experience, you know, and I know people that have lost their hair permanently, and, you know, some people that don't particularly regain their health or thickness after experiencing postpartum shedding. So it's not, I'm not minimizing other people's experiences, and I definitely empathize with people that experience hair loss. However, I'm just saying, in my situation, I'm not too stressed about it because I know it's temporal, and at the moment, my focus is just to look after myself, you know, personal care, and to look after my baby and just enjoy life. And of course, my hair, I'm still enjoying my hair, even if it's shedding. While I know my experience is bad, it's definitely not the worst. I know there's people that have it hard there with all sorts of hair loss conditions. And I definitely want to encourage you to not give up on your journey and still try to find the positives and the good in the midst of your journey. So that's why I titled this video, I've lost my edges and I'm happy, because yeah, it's not enough to bring me down, because I know that it's temporal. You know, we go through ups and downs in life, and this is one of them. And I'm here to show you guys the real, because, you know, there's no need faking it. We're women, we need to support each other. You know, pregnancy and bringing human beings into the world is a big job, and definitely, you know, something that I don't take lightly. As women, we need to stick together, encourage each other, and just continue enjoying the journey of womanhood. Okay, so now you're probably asking, where are those 7 tips that you promised us? Here they are. 7 things you can do as you go through postpartum shedding, or any kind of shedding for that matter. The first one is to up your hair game. So I would encourage you to up that moisturizing routine. You know, whether it's sealing your hair, scalp massages, scalp care, do that. Take care of your hair so that it's at its optimum health. You don't want any additional issues on top of your already shedding hair. The other thing that I would avoid is extensions. I would stay away from like heavy braids or heavy twists with extensions, because that just adds extra pressure on your scalp and your hair, which might exacerbate things or even just cause extra shedding or hair loss that you don't want. So if you can, use light extensions or avoid them, or I would encourage you to just use your hair. Just braid your hair with itself. Hold on, let's try again. Braid your hair without extensions, that's better. The other tip is to up your nutrition. I talked briefly about iron levels and vitamin D and, you know, your pregnancy vitamins and those. Keep taking those, because once you have postpartum shedding, you can't do anything about it, but hair loss due to iron deficiency, anemia, or vitamin deficiency, or just poor nutrition in general is something you can definitely avoid. So you don't want additional shedding. So I would definitely look into eating healthy as you can. Drink your water, try exercise, things like that. I can definitely say with absolute confidence that I am trying, but I'm not great. My nutrition is not the best at the moment. I'm trying, but after hyperemesis, guys, I just want to eat what I want to eat. Let's be honest. I'll just be honest. I'm trying to stay hydrated, obviously, with breastfeeding and things like that, but it's not always, you know, just the easiest thing to always drink 2 liters of water every day, for example. I haven't been back to exercising vigorously at all, but I do take walks almost every day. So that's one thing that I try to stay on top of. So things like that, just try and do your best. Obviously, your mental health is very important. Surround yourself with love, people that care for you, and just try and enjoy. The next tip is to try styles that cover your edges. You know, you can do like fringes, or I don't know, do a braid that sort of comes to the front and covers your edges. What else can you do? Try and avoid like a firm or sleek ponytail, for example, like I am in this video, because this really just magnifies the situation. I've got this style on because I just don't, I'm not bothered with the fact that people can see that my edges are going. But for people that are concerned, or if it's really bad, you know, try and do styles that conceal your edge. Scarves and head wraps, those are great to just cover the hair in general and obviously your edges. So I would encourage you to try those if you want to spice things up and, you know, not have people asking you, oh, you're losing your hair. If you just don't want the attention, I'll definitely explore with head wraps and head scarves. Hair fibers is something that, you know, people have access to if you are really struggling with your edges, or even if you're not really struggling but you just can't be bothered dealing with them or being asked about your edges. You can try hair fibers, and these can be bought in most stores. I'll put a link below to where you can find them, but you sort of just tap them on your edges and they look like real hair and create an illusion of fuller edges. There you have it. And finally, and probably one that's the most practical for me because I actually own one of these, is the headband wig. So the headband wig has got this silky material around the edges, and you can use it to cover your edges without causing too much friction or pressure around that area. You want to be careful with wigs during shedding and hair loss because wigs can increase friction to the edges, and you don't want dryness and friction and breakage around the edges when they're already suffering. Okay, so yeah, try and avoid wigs like that. But the headband wig I recommend. I know it's not for everybody, and some people have reported having issues with the headband wig, but in my experience it's really helped me. That is some tips for you. I thought I'll just make this video because you never know, maybe someone's going through something similar and some of this information could help them. I don't know, I'm sort of just throwing it out there for you guys. Hope you found it helpful. Comment below any questions you have about postpartum shedding or any hair loss for that matter. Love you guys. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.